Hi, Postables. It's Chad back with two more Postables. Today I am talking with Cindy and Beth. Say hi, Cindy and Beth.
Hi.
Uh-oh. What happened to Cindy?
Oh no, I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Here you go.
Wait a minute. Let me wait for her to come back in.
Can you see my shirt?
No, what?
Oh,
I can't. Ah, you got a Postable shirt. Oh, nice.
I do.
Oh.
I'm not tall enough. I have to sit up to make it show. I was hoping it would show. That's all right.
So let's get started. Tell me how you two know each other.
We went to college together.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
a
Wow.
long time ago.
What college was this?
It's called
We
Cedar
went to
Hill.
a small.
Go ahead,
Yep,
Cindy.
go ahead.
It's called Cedarville
We went to
University.
a small.
You keep breaking up. It's a small Christian college in Southern Ohio called Cedarville University.
Oh, okay.
We lived in the same dorm, in the same hall.
Oh, you said Cedar Hill?
Cedarville.
Cedarville.
It's in
Is that near Cedar Point?
Yeah.
No, I live closer to Cedar Point now than
Okay.
Cedarville. Cedarville's down. It's about an hour north of Cincinnati.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Now, whereabouts in Ohio are you right now, Beth?
I live on the east side of Cleveland.
Cleveland. Oh, okay. You're up north.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very far.
Okay.
Less than a mile from Lake Erie.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, Cindy, you said you're in Minneapolis, but you're on vacation right now in Arizona, right? Or Minnesota.
Yep,
I
I'm
mean.
down visiting my mom in Arizona, but I am from Minnesota. I'm on the east side of St. Paul.
Oh, St. Paul. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So what's the temperature right now down there in Arizona?
Oh, it's in the 60s, upper 60s right now.
Is it?
So a lot warmer than Minnesota for sure.
Yeah. Yep, that's true. Now, did you both grow up in Ohio? Is that where you're from originally?
No, I'm from Arizona.
Oh, you are?
And I went to Ohio for school, and then after I got married, moved to Minnesota. But I was raised here down on the Mexican border.
Oh.
Yeah, the border runs right through the middle of my town.
Oh, so you're down south of Phoenix and south of Tucson?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Down in Nogales.
Oh, okay. Now, what made you go to Ohio to college?
Well, I was looking Christian that I wanted to study psychology. This one had a good psychology program, so off I went on an adventure.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now, Beth, what about you? Are you originally from Ohio?
Yeah.
No?
Nope. I'm originally from South Bend, Indiana,
Indiana.
home of the University of Notre Dame.
Oh, okay.
It's about 90 miles east of Chicago.
Oh, all right. All right. How did you wind up going to college in Ohio?
Well, my mother went to the same school, and she suggested that I look into it, and they had a nursing program, which is what I studied. And so that's what drew me to Cedarville too.
Oh, okay. All right. So you went to high school there in Indiana?
Yep.
Did you?
A little tiny private school that doesn't actually exist anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Cindy, you went to high school in Arizona?
I did. Yep.
Okay.
I went to a high school just south of Tucson.
Now, when you went to school in Ohio, Cindy, what'd you major in?
In college,
Yeah.
I majored in psychology and behavioral science.
psychology and behavioral. So she's a psych major and you were a nursing major. How did you two
Yeah.
meet?
We were in the same dorm.
Same dorm. Ah, okay.
I also had a minor in psychology, so we had a couple classes together,
Oh, okay.
but we knew each other from being in the dorm, I think.
I gotcha. I gotcha.
Yeah. It was so long ago. It was like back in the dark ages.
Was it an all-female school?
No,
No?
Nope,
Oh, okay.
no.
I met my husband there as well.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Oh, that was my next question. What happened after you got out of school? Did you start working or did you get married or what'd you do right away?
I graduated after Cindy did. She was ahead of me. And I got my first job. I lived in North Central Massachusetts, and I took a job in Keene, New Hampshire, working as a nurse.
Oh, wow. So you moved across the country to Massachusetts, huh?
Yeah, I lived about 40 minutes from where Eric Mabius lives now.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. And you
Yeah.
That's funny.
met your husband in college, you said?
Yep. But we actually didn't get married. I graduated in 1988 and I moved to Massachusetts and he decided he missed me too much. And so we got engaged in 1989 and then we got married here in Ohio in 1990.
Oh, okay.
So I moved back here.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. What about you, Cindy? What'd you do right out of college?
Well, I came back here. I got a job in Tucson at a psychiatric institute, like a hospital. And met my husband, not at the hospital, but I met him. I know. He wasn't an inmate, I promise.
He wasn't a patient, huh?
No patient. And then we got married also in 1990, like 3 weeks before you did, right?
Yes.
Before
Yes.
you, yeah. And then Beth and I each had our first children 3 days apart.
Wow.
So we like to do things the same, I guess. I don't know. But my husband took a job with 3M up in Minneapolis. So we moved up there. But
Wow.
he was down here getting his PhD at the University of Arizona.
You're kind of breaking up.
You said something about a PhD at University of Arizona?
Me?
Yeah, Cindy.
Yeah, that's my husband. He was getting his PhD
He was
in
getting.
Arizona. Yeah.
I got you. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Now, over these years since college, how often do you two see each other in person?
Well, when our
Oh,
kids were little, it was hard. We saw each other a few times, but probably in the last 5 years, we've seen each other somewhat more. And this particular year, because in March, I got hurt. I fell down and I broke my hand and messed up my elbow and stuff. So I haven't worked since the end of March, and we were together. First of all, I went to Tucson in February to visit with her and her mom while she was down there. And I was recovering from having a pacemaker placed because my heart's not very good. And then we were together in March because her husband got sent to Branson, Missouri. So my husband and I went down there for a week. And then we were together again in August. We went to Florida together because I still wasn't back to work yet. So this year we've seen each other a lot.
Oh, okay.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's nice. Now, whereabouts in Florida did you two meet up?
Orlando.
Yeah.
Orlando? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was nice.
How about your family? How many kids do each of you have?
I have 2 daughters that are grown. One is 29, and she's the one that was born 3 days from when Cindy's daughter was born. And then I have a 27-year-old daughter that's married. but she, my 27-year-old, her name's Amy, she has special needs. And she's married to a guy who also has special needs, but
Oh, okay.
they get along real well and manage mostly on their own.
Oh, that's good. That's
Yep.
good. What about you, Cindy?
I also have tutors. One is still living with us. She's getting her PhD at the University of Minnesota in infectious disease, which is a very timely thing to be getting
Yeah,
a degree
yeah.
in, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And our other daughter lives here in Arizona. She got her master's degree from Pepperdine, and she is a counselor. She does psych assessments and online counseling. So yeah, so I'm down here seeing her and seeing my mom. I homeschooled both of my kids all the way up through high school.
Wow.
So yeah. So I'm grateful they know how to read.
Wow.
And get into college.
Hey, you got
Yeah.
some smart kids there, PhD and a master's. Jeez.
I know.
I did homeschool mine. My oldest one I homeschooled through 8th grade. And then she could do math better than me, and I couldn't do that to her. But the other one, I homeschooled her essentially through her whole schooling, except for 1 year when she went to a private school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
They can both read too.
That's impressive. I don't know how parents can homeschool their kids. That's amazing. So let's see. Beth, you were a nurse your whole career?
Yes, I was a nurse my whole career. I started out in a surgical floor. Then when I moved back to Ohio, I worked in labor and delivery for a year.
Oh, okay.
And that's an interesting kettle of worms. And then for the majority of my career, I worked in home care. Took care of a lady in her home who had muscular dystrophy.
Okay.
And she has passed away since then. Actually, the day I broke my hand was the day of her funeral.
Oh.
It was a very good day.
Oh.
But that's okay.
And then Cindy, do you work in the psychiatric field your entire career?
I did work there until my kids were born, and then I stayed home.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, we were really fortunate. My husband was able to, didn't need me to work, so I appreciated that greatly. I did a lot of, I direct choirs, I direct a lot of children's programs and women's events and event planning and things like that, but it was all on a volunteer basis. I did a little bit, hey.
So you were keeping busy.
Yeah. I was.
Yep.
Now, what do you two like to do in your free time? What are some of your hobbies and interests?
Well,
I don't think Beth has any time.
no, I hardly do have any free time. My kids keep me really busy, even though they're my older daughter has schizophrenia and she lives in a group home, but she's fairly dependent upon us too. But my free time, I do like to sing. I sing with our church's worship team, and I sing in a ladies trio. So I really enjoy music.
Oh, so that means you're going to be doing karaoke down there at Roma Drama then.
Well, maybe.
Maybe.
If I can get Cindy to come up, because she sings better than I do.
Oh, Cindy sings better than you. Huh?
Oh yeah, she's really good.
Oh.
She's sung at the Minnesota State Fair before.
Have you really?
All right, that's enough.
How did you get into singing? Have you been singing since you were a young girl?
Yeah, my mom sang the Sweet Adelines most of my childhood and life. And then as I got older, I've directed a lot of choirs and led a lot of Christmas productions. And I wrote a couple of plays and musicals, and
Oh, wow.
I've just kept really busy. I sing in a small gospel trio that sings in mostly in like retirement communities and nursing homes and gospel festivals and things like that. Nothing real fancy, but it's
Wow.
fun. I enjoy it.
Wow, so I'm expecting a Beth and Cindy duet there at karaoke night.
Uh, well, we'll see.
Little islands in the stream or something.
There you go. There
That'd
you go. We could try Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer or something.
Yeah, that'd be really good.
Yeah.
So, what else do you like to do in your free time there, Cindy?
Oh, well, my husband and I are getting ready to retire this
Are you?
next fall. So we are mostly spending our free time cleaning out our house and getting it
Oh.
ready and figure out what we need to keep and what we need to get rid of, and remodeling, getting ready to sell it, stuff like that. And we're going to move down here back to Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
And
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna live here so we can help my mom to stay in her house and just kind of take care of her and be all together here.
Oh, that's
So
neat.
that's kind of
Now, I've never been to Arizona. Do any of the yards have grass?
well, that's a good question. It really depends on what part of Arizona you're in, because Arizona's huge.
Yeah.
And every time someone says they've been to Arizona, it's always just the Phoenix area that they've been to, which is just a giant city, and there's grass there because they irrigate everything.
Oh, okay.
But where we live, way down in the southern part of Arizona, is it's a higher elevation where we live. We grow a lot of things that you can't grow in Phoenix. Like in my backyard, I have pistachio trees, I have a fig tree, we've got peach trees, we've got some pomegranates,
Oh, wow.
some rose bushes, things like that. Yeah. So it's a higher elevation. You still have to water because it's pretty dry, but it's not quite as hot as it is down in Phoenix. But no, we really don't have a lot of grass here. We still mostly just do gravel or artificial turf. It's just easier.
Oh, okay. Okay. But you're
Yeah.
not high, you're not in high enough elevation where it would snow, right?
No, I mean, we get snow here maybe once every year and a half or two,
Yeah.
and it's like an inch or two, and then it goes away. But yeah,
Yeah.
so
It snowed about 2 weeks
you'll just
before.
have to come down and check it out. That's right, it did down here.
Yeah.
It was kind of unusual.
It was.
So let's talk about Signed, Sealed, Delivered. How'd you two find the TV series?
Well, she got me started, so she better tell you first.
Oh, Cindy found it first, huh?
She did.
Yeah, I don't remember how I came across it, but I watched the pilot episode, the movie, and just thought, this is a program that really deals with some interesting topics in a gentle and appropriateful way, and it really has some depth to it. And it's hard nowadays to find something that isn't offensive or super edgy or really superficial. And this is really none of those things. And so when she came down to visit me last February, when I was down here visiting Mom, I introduced her to that show. And I think my husband and I recorded them, and we would take them when we go on cruises and watch them in our cabin. Just, because it was fun to watch. So, but yeah, I think that's what it was, right, Beth? We just introduced it to you and you just really loved it.
Yeah, I had to kind of, I didn't really watch much of Hallmark when she introduced me to it. And so when I came home, I had the right Hallmark channels, but I kept looking for them. And it was, just this year. So there was kind of I don't know what, dearth of airings. And so when I finally found it, I watched the one on the regular channel, but then I got the Hallmark Movies Now app because I was like, I have to see all of these and I need to watch them in order so that I can understand what's going on. And I remember texting Cindy one day and saying, "Did you know Norman and Rita got married?" And she was like, "Yeah, that happened a long time ago." And I was like, "Oh, really?"
Yeah.
That's when I think that's when I got the app and on our TV, and now I've seen them all a million times. I like to watch like one every day or sometimes more than that.
Do you really? Wow.
Well, yeah, my husband says to people, if like, if somebody asks, "Oh, what do you guys watch?" And you go, "Science Seal Delivered." That's all. That's the only thing,
That's the only thing.
because it kind of is.
Yeah.
So Cindy, what year did you come across the pilot movie?
Oh gosh, I'm not sure I remember. It's probably been the year that it started, I think.
Oh, right from the beginning. Okay.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
So you've been a fan a long time then.
I have.
Yeah.
It's so good. We just are like dying for more episodes, you know.
Mhm.
Yes.
So what
Yeah,
attracted you to
Martha
you to the
Williams
show?
is a really great. Well, maybe Beth could speak to that.
What attracted me to the show?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, so many things.
Mhm.
Well, like in the episode, A Future and a Hope,
Uh-huh.
that's my life.
That's
I
your
have a
life.
special need. I have a special needs daughter who
Uh-huh.
was in love with a special needs young man, and they ended up getting married.
Uh-huh.
And that was just like, oh wow. And I like the fact that it wasn't like most Hallmark cookie cutter shows, like, boy meets girl, boy and girl fall in love, boy and girl have a falling out,
Uh-huh.
then boy and girl get married or get together, and in the last minute they kiss.
Uh-huh.
And so it's not like that. There's,
Right.
the subplot with the letter or whatever
Mhm.
you consider the subplot to be, either the love stories between the Postables or the letter stories. And then also how Martha deals with mental illness, because I have a child with a severe mental illness, and that spoke to my heart deeply. And then my husband, he is from a divorced family, and his mother abandoned him when he was 6,
Oh.
a lot like Oliver.
Mm-hmm.
So it has really strengthened and changed some of the perspectives that I've had on things in life.
Uh-huh.
And it's a huge encouragement.
Uh-huh. Now, did you ever watch the show Life Goes On back in the 80s and 90s?
When I was in college and after that, I really didn't watch a lot of TV because I've always worked
Okay.
second shift.
That was Kelly Martin was on the show, and it was
Oh, yes, I
about-
did watch that
it
one.
was about
I
a family
did.
that had a Down syndrome child.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I
Yeah.
liked that show.
Yeah, that was a really good show.
It was.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you, Cindy? What attracted you to the show?
I think the same thing. I just really appreciated the stories,
Mhm.
and their faith informed their lives in a real and respectful way. It wasn't like thrown in just for it or treated frivolous. I feel like it was just a nice part of who they were, and it was woven in and out really well. And I just loved how the stories they like suck you in all the way to the end. Just the main plot, but all going on as well. It just, I think my favorite is the one about the I can't remember the name of the episode, but
Tell me what it's
the
about.
soldier that has to go up on the hill to get cute. I think it's called. Pardon
I can't
me?
hear.
What'd
I
you
can't
say?
hear. I said, if you tell me what it's about, I'll tell you the name.
Yeah, the one about the female soldier that was held prisoner. And
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
The Impossible
she went up
Dream.
to the top.
Yeah.
And
That's called The Impossible
that's
Dream.
the yeah.
Yeah, that was
I like that one a lot.
the two-part movies. Yeah, the two-parter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That one always, I don't care how many times I've watched it, it always makes me cry when she
I
gets
know.
rescued.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
Yeah, the end
Yeah,
of
me
that, the end
too.
of that movie, The Impossible Dream, is just amazing.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, Cindy, you answered my next question. I was going to ask you what your favorite movie was. What about you, Beth? You have a favorite? Can you pinpoint one?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
that
such
one.
a question for me. I think probably The Vows We Have Made,
Yeah,
but also A Future and a Hope.
yeah.
So, but really, if you ask me that question tomorrow, I'd probably have a different answer.
Yeah.
I
Now,
love From Paris with Love is another one. I like that one because it finally frees Oliver up to pursue
Yeah.
Shane, and I really
Right.
like that.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Now, do you prefer the movie series or the TV series? Or does it matter?
I prefer the movie. I like the movies. I feel like it gives them more time to really flush out a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I agree. Hmm.
yeah. The 2-hour movies.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. What about Cindy? Do you have a favorite TV series episode?
Oh my goodness. I like the ones, gosh, I really don't. I just like them all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they all, it's hard to choose one. So have either of you two been to Palm
it
Beach?
is. And I'm not sure.
Yeah, we actually
I have, but we didn't stay there. We just like flew through there, right?
I
Yeah.
think, yeah, we took the train there from the cruise we were on, didn't we? I'm pretty sure that,
I think we just flew in and out. We did go down to a cruise.
yeah,
Yeah. So you didn't see much of the city?
no.
No.
Mm.
All right. What are you most excited to see and do down there at Roma Drama?
How about you?
I'll go ahead and answer because she seems to be kind of
The
froze
All
up.
right.
people.
Yeah, go ahead.
First of all, I'm really excited to see Cindy.
Yeah.
And then I'm really excited to meet Eric Mabius and the rest of the Postables, but him in particular.
Yeah.
I just sent him a package for Christmas and he got it today, so I was really
Oh, you
excited.
did? Oh, that's nice.
It was really fun.
Now, people tell me they send packages to them all the time. How do you know where to send them? How do you get their address?
I'm on a Postables mailing list that somebody put together. I think it was from Twitter, but they don't give you his house address, obviously.
Right.
But his the address where you can mail stuff to his, I think it's probably his management agency.
Oh, okay.
And so
Okay.
it had to go, it went all the way to California and then it had to go all the way back to Massachusetts.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yep.
I got you. You gonna have him do a cameo when he opens the package for you?
No, I'm hoping to get a cameo for Christmas or my birthday, which is in February, but that would be really fun.
Yeah. Yeah, if he could open it
Yeah.
while he's on a video call with you.
That'd be neat.
What about you, Cindy? What are you excited to see down there at Palm Beach?
Gosh, I'm excited to see everybody. I
Yeah.
would love to meet Gregory Harrison.
Mm-hmm.
I like him in a lot of shows, not just Signed, Sealed, and Delivered.
Yeah,
So
me-
yeah. And I'm very excited to see Beth because we just don't get to see each other enough. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice. Now, Beth, have you seen all of Eric's other movies that he's done?
No. First of all, I'm not really into horror movies. So some of those I've seen. I saw Harvest of Fire last week. And I have also seen Dancing at the Harvest Moon. And I'm in the middle of watching Ugly Betty. I'm like in the middle of season 2.
Okay, well, he's done a lot of other Hallmark movies, Christmas movies.
I saw Welcome to Christmas. I think that's
Mhm.
what it's called.
Mhm.
And it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I've seen those too.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about How to Fall in Love?
Yeah, that's on my Hallmark watch list. I love that movie.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Him and Brooke, they're really good together.
Uh-huh. Now, at the Roma drama, did both of you get one of the Postables packages?
Yes.
Is that what you
Yep.
got too, Cindy? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you'll be there for the lunch?
We'll be there for the lunch and the cocktail party and the
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
karaoke party. Whatever else is going on.
That's good. That's good. Now, are you two going to bid on Shane's wedding dress?
No.
No.
I already made a donation towards Shane's
No.
project. Well, Kristen's project, really.
Uh-huh.
But no, I don't have. First of all of my girls are way too tall and way too big to ever wear that wedding dress because she's short and little. So no.
Yeah, I think it'll be a fun weekend.
Oh, I have no doubt.
I think it will be too.
Yeah, besides meeting the
Yeah.
cast, I think it'll be fun just to meet the people that you've been socializing with on social media for the past several years, you know?
I agree. There's a whole bunch of Twitter people that I didn't know before, and I don't really know them, but they seem like family. And so many of them pray for me, which is really neat because I'm in the process of getting put on the heart transplant list.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's kind of a drag, but at least they can fix it. And so it's kind of opened up a whole new world. I wasn't even on Twitter until about 3 months ago.
Oh, okay.
And I saw some of the posts that they were making on Facebook, and I thought, I'm going to check this out.
Mhm.
So there's a whole bunch of postables that are not, cast postables that I'm really looking forward to meet.
Yeah. Well, you better watch your ticker when you meet Eric.
Yeah.
I have a defibrillator.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, and this has been exhaustively discussed on Twitter. So there's Penny and Rob are both nurses, and they're going to be there. I think I'll be all right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Well, this has been fun getting to know you two a little bit.
Yeah.
I've
Fun for us
enjoyed
too.
it too.
Yeah. And I hope you two have a nice holiday season coming up. It's gonna go by fast. Before you know it, we're gonna be in Palm Beach. Because
Yeah. That'll be
Right.
good.
the next 3 weeks are gonna fly by.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah, and as soon as New Year's ends, we're gonna be on a plane headed for Florida.
Did you go
Yep.
to the one in Nashville?
Yes, I did.
What did you think of that?
Oh, it was great. It was great. So I got at that one, I got to meet Gregory because he was there.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a great experience. You can have conversations with them. If you want to get pictures with them, you can get pictures with them. You can get autographs with them. They had a little brunch thing on Sunday morning where they were just all the actors that were there were standing around talking, and you could have a conversation with them. And so I'm
Wow.
interested to see how the lunch is going to work. on
Yeah.
Sunday.
Me too.
Yeah. And from what I gather, this is going to be a real postable focused event.
I've heard a little bit that we're going to be kind of not in with the main group of everybody. And that's really encouraging to me. I think that's really will be neat.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be very, very intimate with the Postable fans and the Postable cast members.
That's
That'd be
good.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Well, thank you so much for doing this.
that was my pleasure.
Thanks for inviting us.
You're welcome, and I will see you in 3 weeks. Oh, I got to ask you, what day are you guys flying in there?
Thursday,
6.
Thursday night or afternoon?
our plane gets in around 6:30 in the evening.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You told me that. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Cindy? You getting there Thursday night?
Same time as
Yep.
me.
Same time.
Same time?
We're on the same
Yep.
flight from Dallas. We're meeting
Okay.
up in Dallas.
Yep.
All right, I got you. Because I'd like to organize some dinner Thursday night for the Postables, but I don't think it's gonna happen because I think everyone's getting in late.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Well,
Okay.
just keep us posted.
All right. Hey, great talking with you, and I will see
You
you
too.
in 3 weeks in Palm Beach.
Great.
Great.
Looking forward to
Thank
it.
you.
All right. See you soon.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.